What up guys and gals, GH here. Today's video is gonna be a wizard support build, and the build consists of Alchemist, Featherfoot, and Necromancer. We're gonna show each classes and its important skills and tell you guys the reason why each of these classes are here in this build, then the pros and cons, and closing remarks to finish up the video. That said, here is Alchemist, Featherfoot, and Necromancer. Let's do this! Okay, here's the build. We got Alchemist, Featherfoot, and Necromancer. We're going to start with Featherfoot. Now, Featherfoot is a class that uses blood absorption skills to recover HP. Some heals teammates and some only yourself. And the reason this class is here is because this is one of the few wizard classes that can heal with the use of its skills. The first skill that can heal is Bloodbath. This is a skill that makes enemies bleed and spew out blood that can heal teammates around the bleeding enemy if the target is Beast, Devil, or Insect type, or if they have Hexing or Curse debuff on them. And you can bypass that requirement with the use of the next skill, which is called Bone Pointing. This is a summon that attacks enemies and debuffs them with Hexing or Curse debuff. So when the enemies is attacked by this summon, you can use Bloodbath on them and make them spew out healing, regardless of what type the enemy is. Another skill that works kinda like Bloodbath is Blood Sucking. Now, Blood Sucking is a channeled skill. You need to hold down the button to absorb HP, and it absorbs way too much HP, and it only works for you. And like Bloodbath, you can only heal if the target is Beast, Devil, or Insect type, or if they have Hexing or Curse debuff on them. The next skill we're gonna cover is Levitation. This makes you fly, which is a requirement for the next skill, which is called Blood Curse. This is a high skill factor area attack around you, but it requires a huge chunk of your HP. But don't worry about it, because Blood Curse inflicts a debuff called Curse by Blood that gives you and your teammates the ability to life steal, which means you can heal when you attack, as long as the Curse by Blood is still on. And the duration of that debuff is 19 seconds at the most. So this is gonna be a very good healing skill because most players inflict so much damage, which equates to more healing. And that's Featherfoot, a unique class in a very attack-oriented class tree. And now let's dive into the next class, Alchemist. And as most of you know, this is the class that makes potions. Not just HP and SP potions, there's also a lot more. This class is also known for making Alchemist stones that can summon homunculus. But right now, you can't make one because some of the items required to make an Alchemist stone is not dropping. I don't know if that's a bug or intentional, so just you know. Anyway, the reason this class is here is because Alchemist can also heal a party with the use of its skills. First off is Sprinkle HP Potion. This is your party heal. It uses HP Potion to heal the whole party. Right now, it's not good because it only heals about 20k HP with 30 seconds cooldown, and it's kinda bad. The last skill we're gonna cover for Alchemist is Sprinkle SP Potion. This is like Sprinkle HP Potion, but instead of HP, it heals SP. Pretty straightforward. And that's Alchemist. To be honest, I only put this class here to show that it isn't good for healing, and subs wanted to see it. So now let's head on to the last class, Necromancer. Now, Necromancer is a class that uses summons and skeletons to fight for him, and the reason it's here is because there is no other healer wizard classes that I know of, and since Chronomancer can't really be a skill resetter anymore, we replaced it with Necromancer, so that when you're trying to heal, your summons can attack for you. Now before we start, most of the Necromancer skills requires corpse parts, which can be obtained by using Necromancer skills or buying a corpse urn from the Necromancer Master. The first Necromancer skills we're gonna look at is Rice Skull Soldier, Archer, and Mage. All of those are separate skills, but they are all skills that summon skeletons that can attack. The next skill is Summon Shoggoth. This creates a summon from a beast, plant, or mutant type card you have. So you gotta have a card with the appropriate type to use this skill. The next summon is Corpse Tower. This is simple. This is a tower made of corpse that attacks nearby enemies. Okay, those are all the summons, and all of those summons themselves don't really deal as much damage. But with the use of the next skill called Gather Corpse, all of those summons can deal as much as 840% more damage if the enemy target is inflicted with Gather Corpse debuff, which is called Necromancer Bane. So make sure to attack with Gather Corpse regularly to make your summon deal more damage. This is very important. I guess I should mention Flesh Hoop and Flesh Cannon. Now Flesh Hoop is a skill that surrounds the Necromancer with corpses that if an enemy makes contact with it, it deals damage. And when Flesh Hoop is active, it increases Flesh Cannon damage by 100%. Now Flesh Cannon is an attack that throws corpses in a location to deal damage. And when Flesh Hoop is active, it gets 100% more damage. Those two skills is a very good skill combo. And that's Necromancer. Right now, it's pretty good. But I don't want to say much because IMC always changes how Necromancer works. So let's just hope they don't screw up the next iteration of this class. Yes, I'm still assuming they are still gonna change more about this class. And that's the class build. To say the least, it's usable. But before we draw conclusion, let's do the good and the bad first. Let's start with the bad. Oh, I can say this for a fact that the corpse requirement is annoying as fluff. I don't really like it. They should just remove it and no one will miss it for sure. Another thing is Alchemist. There is just way too many things that are bad with Alchemist at the moment if you want to use it for playing the game. Like Alchemist attack skills, which is almost non-existent. The Alchemist stone can't be crafted, and the heals you get from Sprinkle Potion is not that great. If you're looking at most players, some of them even have 200k HP, and 20k plus heals isn't that much. And lastly, this build isn't good for mobbing. It's okay, but it's not great. Now let's go to the good stuff. First off, your self-sustain is amazing. You have a lot of heals to save yourself, and sometimes your teammates. Next is, while healing and timing the Curse by Blood debuff to heal your teammates, the summons can deal damage for you. All in all, damage-wise, it's average. The self-sustain is amazing, and in my opinion, this is a for fun build because Alchemist right now isn't for playing raids and endgame content. It's just for making potions. So I suggest replacing it with another class to get a better build. And that's the build, guys. What do you think? Is the build worth playing around or not? Share your thoughts in the comment section down below. And if you like the video, hit the thumbs up, share, and then subscribe to be part of the Gaming Hardcore family. And as always, this is Gaming Hardcore. See you in the next one.